At 11:40 p.m., the unsinkable ship was already dead. There are stories that never fade, legends that transcend time, and among them,
at the beginning of the 20th century, people were full of ambition. They dreamed of technological marvels.
amidst those ambitions, a bold idea emerged: to build an unsinkable ship. Thousands of people, through sweat and tears, turned dreams into reality at the Harland and Wolff shipyard. Every steel plate, every rivet, was placed in position with meticulous care and great expectation.
As each day passed, the shape of a legend gradually emerged, rising high into the Belfast sky.
More than just a ship, the Titanic was a floating palace with an astonishingly luxurious interior. Every detail has been meticulously considered so that each passenger feels like they are in a floating five-star hotel. From the aristocracy to the impoverished immigrants, everyone has a place on the ship of dreams.
On the day of its launch, the whole world held its breath as it watched. Loud cheers erupted as the Titanic made its first touch of the water.
A marvel of engineering and audacity. The greatest ship ever built.
Newspapers around the world hailed and praised the Titanic as an unsinkable ship, a symbol of progress.
Each suitcase loaded onto the ship contains not only belongings, but also a journey of hope and dreams for a new life.
Every step is carried out with the utmost care, ensuring the trip is absolutely safe. Final goodbyes, tight hugs. No one knew this would be the last time they would see each other.
A symbol of wealth, progress, and hope. Titanic prepares for its first and only voyage. A symbol of British pride, a monument of the maritime age. The transatlantic journey begins. Little do we know that a tragic destiny awaits us ahead.
In the early days of the voyage, the weather was beautiful, the seas calm.
Lavish parties, endless conversations. Life on the Titanic was a dream come true.
The melodies of life resound, radiant smile.
Regardless of their circumstances, everyone finds joy and hope in a new beginning.
Peaceful days at sea. No one suspected that a terrible event was lurking ahead.
Warning signals about icebergs were sent, but not all were given the attention they deserved. Their overconfidence in the unsinkable ship led them to ignore the warning signs.
In the midst of the calm ocean, the watchman diligently performs his duty, his eyes intently following every ripple.
Then the terrible thing happened. A huge iceberg, hidden in the shadows, suddenly appeared.
Ahead!
The officers on the pier did their best, ordering an emergency maneuver to avoid a collision.
Six watertight compartments have been destroyed. The icy seawater is beginning to pour in, gnawing away at the ship's pride.
Horror was etched on the engineers' faces. The ship would sink in a few hours.
On the ship's deck, The parties continue, the music still blares. They don't.
Then the terrible news spread from the captain's cabin to every corridor, every room.
From initial confusion, it escalated into extreme fear as people realized the horrifying truth.
Women and children first. The shouts rang out, but there were too few lifeboats.
Fear has turned into chaos. Everyone is fighting for their life.
Heartbreaking moments of separation. Love and sacrifice are paramount. The great ship began to tilt, like a heavy farewell to the world.
The stern of the ship rose, and the great vessel began to break in two, slowly sinking into the cold ocean.
Thousands of lives were left behind in the icy waters of the Atlantic. Desperate cries for help echoed through the night. A terrifying silence fell. Only the sound of waves crashing and the faint cries of the survivors remained.
In the vast ocean, they struggle for survival. Battling the bone-chilling cold, the lifeboats, adrift on the open sea, are the last hope of those fortunate enough to survive. They prayed, they hoped. The last beacon light went out, leaving only darkness and cold. Complete darkness has fallen. The ocean has swallowed the dreams of thousands of people.
Then a miracle happened. The Carpathia, having heard the distress signal, was speeding towards them at maximum velocity.
The sun rises, bringing with it the light of hope. Faint shouts of joy emanate from the lifeboats.
Helping hands, grateful eyes. Human kindness shone brightly in the darkness of the ocean.
With over 700 survivors, Carpathia returned.
In New York, thousands of relatives and friends waited, hoping for a miracle to happen. Reunions are filled with tears. But there are also families who will never find their loved ones. Extensive investigations have been conducted to uncover the causes and draw painful lessons. From the Titanic tragedy, new maritime safety regulations were enacted, saving countless lives in the future.
Despite all efforts, many bodies have been lost forever at the bottom of the deep ocean. Memorials are erected to remind the world of the tragedy and the lives lost.
Decades later, the wreck of the Titanic was found, lying silently at the bottom of the cold ocean, a lasting reminder.
Each fragment, each artifact, tells a story of lost lives, of unfulfilled dreams.
Lying deep beneath the ocean's surface, the Titanic remains an icon, a reminder of humility.
The lesson from Titanic remains: never be too complacent in the face of nature's power. Let us always remember those who have passed away and cherish every moment of life. The legend of the Titanic, of pride and tragedy, will be told forever as a reminder for generations to come. The Titanic's fateful voyage has ended, but its story will live on in human memory.